You and happy Saturday. Welcome to Simply Don, the Twitch channel. This is a channel that young America seems to want to get their Twitch shows from. And today, I love this show. I love it. And it's because I think the host is pretty cool. And what's nice about this is today we're going to do nothing but Marianne's poetry. Here she is, Marianne Peterson.
Couldn't hear you. I was wrestling a bag. Can you redo the intro?
Sure. Welcome to Simply Don, the Twitch
You
channel.
have my full attention. I'm listening now.
This is where young America seems to want to come and get their Twitch shows. And today we're going to do all poetry. And here she is, your host, Marianne Peterson.
Don, I'm sorry to disappoint you and everyone out there. My name's Mary Jane.
Oh, yeah. You're the blonde. You're the blonde that tortures me.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never intended to torture you.
Oh, I've never done anything. I'm nothing but a sweet girl. My name's Marianne Peterson.
No, my name's Mary Jane.
Oh, and I'm a girl. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Mary Jane Show. I'm your host, Mary Jane. Hello, everybody. Hello. 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 I'm Mary Jane, and I'm a girl. Hey, no, I'm a Vagina Rock.
No, Vagina Rock's not here.
We had a couple of tips last week that I missed. I don't know if there's a ghost that calls back, maybe we can confirm about it, but I'll go ahead and say that Susan Olsen, I believe, was brought up.
Susan
And
Olsen from the Brady Bunch?
yeah, Schizo brought her up last week, and she called in or tipped in for $3 and says, "Love the show, Mary Jane. Unfortunately, Schizo cannot bone me. I'm a married lady. Say hi to Bruce Hornsby for me." And then Amanda tipped in later, who I believe Schizo also brought up, and tipped in for $3 and says, "Schizo, stop lying about me. Thank you. Great show, Dawn and Mary Jane. Tell schizophrenic surfer to F off." So I just wanted to bring those up.
Why did he lie about her?
Well, if you just to remind you of the context, we did go see the Muppet movie at the El Capitan or the Disney Theater, and I mean, we got to see the real Miss Piggy, the real Kermit the Frog. Remember, the piano came out of the floor and played ahead of time. It was a very, very spiffy theater, very nice theater. Excellent,
Did
excellent.
we go with
We
what's
also
his face?
theater. We went with Scott Adset to see Baymax,
right?
And we got the popcorn bucket autographed because they had the the movie theme popcorn bucket. Oh, hello, Monica Lopez Yoga, and hello,
Monica
Earth Tubs.
Lopez.
Hello, High Five.
Hello, Monica Lopez.
So
Yoga.
you had joked with Schizo and told him to rip a hole in the bottom of his popcorn thing and put his dick through it to jerk off or whatever. But he took that story a whole step further and said that Amanda blew him in the popcorn thing.
Oh.
Now, a few problems with that. A, we were sitting right there and we absolutely would have noticed that.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Mary Jane.
Yeah.
I mean, Marianne. Yeah, we would have absolutely.
No, this is Mary Jane. This is Mary Jane. And the second point is a large popcorn tub taller than oh Manji, can you do me a favor and look up the inches on a standard movie theater large popcorn tub?
Mhm.
Can you tell me the inches from the base to the rim?
You know, by the way, you don't have to go to a movie theater to find that out, Omanji. I don't know why she's.
I was putting my shoes on. Are you sure?
No, I'm positive. Don't. It's not. Is the point you're trying to make, Mary Jane?
I'm guessing it's like that. So
Illinois leads 2-0.
is Schizo claiming his wiener's bigger than 12 inches? How would you get your head into a popcorn bucket to blow the wiener coming through the bottom?
It just seems like a really inefficient way of giving somebody a blowjob. It's like a lot of barriers you're putting up for no reason, and you're not really hiding anything.
So Amanda, who did not do that, was a little disappointed in.
Yes, and Amanda is also nothing but class.
Yes.
And never had any sexual thing with Schizo in any capacity.
And
she was a bandmate, a coworker, a friend.
And what was cool about that was that, well, but what I'm saying is, she was always really sweet to Schizo.
And how does he pay her back? Slander. Oh, we have a comment from Garrett Shea. What's better than a Schizo wiener? Question mark. Answer: a buttery, salty Schizo wiener.
Well, and it's crooked too. So, like, how does she get her head around the side? And like, I mean, it just logistically, it just seems like a nightmare.
Oh yeah, the crooked angle.
You know, I wish somebody would have brought this up during the show, and then Amanda wouldn't have been so upset.
No, we tried to. I called, and he threw a fit.
Why did he throw a fit?
I don't know if you remember, but last week Schizo was kind of on fire. Going a million miles a second.
Yeah, he got some sativa, right?
Is that what he said?
We're hoping it's sativa, not meth.
Right. Yeah, sativa weed instead of sativa meth.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, I've actually, from the weed stores opening up, I have heard of ex-meth addicts getting some good sativa and then just going back to meth.
Really?
That is a legitimate concern.
But he wouldn't do that. He's got his shit together.
Oh, absolutely. And I think he learned his lesson from doing meth again. I will say this, tomorrow, the Big 3 Premium membership Sunday update, I don't want to give it away. Don, you and Don Omanji have gotten a heads up on what it is, because Perry went to the Ding Dong show, so I figured for the behind the scenes I'd throw in a little Perry at the Ding Dong show. And there is quite a doozy with Schizo.
He gets in a fight with him?
No.
What does he do then?
Perry laughs and listens. It's a group. Everybody's on stage. It's pre-streaming Ding Dong show.
Am I there?
Yes, you are. It's your show, Don.
Did I look pretty?
It was before you started this whole identifying as a pretty girl phase.
What do you mean identify as a pretty girl? You're saying I'm not?
No. Omanji, can you please explain to Don what I mean by the word terminology identifying as?
Yeah, like you were just normal Don Barris back then, and now you're a pretty girl Don Barris. You know what I mean?
So you don't think I'm pretty?
No, Don. It's just your chosen pronoun.
You know how Batman became Batman? He wasn't just always Batman.
No, I don't.
Like there was an event in his life that caused him to become Batman. Like this is sort of like that.
Well, for me, I'm not. So this whole thing is about me not being pretty, and I'm making it up.
No,
I mean, Batman's Batman. isn't he?
I don't know.
I've always known him to be Batman.
I'm a little lost. I got to be honest with you.
That's a pretty girl thing to do.
It's all I want to be. Just a pretty girl. What are you eating, Mary Jane?
Cheese. I got a fancy cheese plate.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's totally healthy. It's not, none of them are processed cheese. They're all natural.
It's not processed?
I mean, it's just natural. It's more like European cheese than American cheese.
Somebody in chat says you're pretty Dawn for a Dizzle.
Bro
And they
Dizzle
put
says you're pretty on him.
3 exclamation points.
Thank you.
Oh, really?
Thank you. Who said that?
Fro Dizzle.
Hi, Fro Dizzle. Thank you very much. I am a pretty girl.
Very, very pretty.
Then why did you say that I wasn't before?
I didn't. I said you identify as a pretty girl now. You didn't identify as a pretty girl then.
How do you know?
Because you didn't say it. It wasn't a thing.
So you just turned into a pretty girl by identifying as it?
Pretty much.
How about the fact just looking?
Well, that's just, an act of God. You can't really do anything about that.
So when Quinn says that I'm a pretty girl, he doesn't really think that?
I mean, it's Quinn, so he usually shoots straight from the hip.
Oh, no, he didn't. He pulled that gaslighting crap.
What gaslighting crap?
You and I were discussing gaslighting during my puppet show. And
Oh, that's right. When you were saying that I gaslight.
you're a professional gaslighter, yeah. That's a compliment.
What do you think that's is it a compliment, old man G?
Yeah.
Why is it a compliment?
Because if, like somebody once said, if you're good at something, never do it for free.
Because when Mary Jane said it, everybody in the audience laughed.
Because you don't know what it is, and I keep telling you what it is.
I'm a pretty
You
girl.
not know what you are.
What's that?
How would you not know what you are? Oh, Fro Dizzle says, no need for thanks, just speaking the truth. That's in regards to your prettiness.
Thank you, Fro Dizzle. Thank you. Fro Dizzle seems to be a pretty level-headed guy. I'll bet you he is a success in life.
Yeah, and then rather than Quinn just answering my question, he decided to try to gaslight both of us and make a big mockery of the situation.
Like, what did he do?
Omanji, can you explain?
I don't remember, actually.
He did double gaslighting.
How's that?
What he said.
Do I do double gaslighting?
I think you're expert at all tiers of gaslighting.
So, like when I say that when I say that I'm a pretty girl, am I gaslighting?
No.
Fro Dizzle doesn't think so. Fro Dizzle seems to have his shit together a little bit. So, Marianne, can you do a poem for us?
No, Don. This is Mary Jane.
Then why was I told that Marianne's going to be on the show today?
I don't know. Omanji, did you do that?
I was confused as to who was on the phone earlier.
Don, are you considering pulling the plug on the Mary Jane show and turning it into the Marianne show for futures every Saturday at 5 p.m.?
That's when college football's on. I don't think she's available.
You're saying that she can't get away from. Ugh.
Oh, hold on a second. Let me see.
Michigan State is down 19-8 against Illinois. Let's see. And another game that we have. We're just starting it out. It's the Canada versus United States.
Ooh.
Today, Duke won, but they didn't win by the 20-some point.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I figured they'd win by 40, to be honest with you.
It looked like it in the first half, but in the second half, Stanford outscored Duke by 1 point.
Oh, wow. Bad on Duke.
All right, I think North Carolina does beat Syracuse. And we got Michigan versus Ohio State tomorrow. Team USA versus Canada is starting right now. And can you find out the final score of the Kentucky-Texas game? Texas.
Basketball, right?
Yes. Kentucky gets 1.5 points.
It's just on right now. It's 9-6, according to my ledger. 15 to go in the first quarter, or first half, sorry.
Is it on TV?
It is somewhere. Hold on. Let me find it. What does it tell me there? ESPN, maybe, hopefully. Okay, yeah, it does say it's ESPN right there.
All right, and of course, Mary Jane took Michigan State, and now it's 19 or 21-13. Wow, look at how pretty I am.
Very pretty girl.
So, Mary Ann, do you have a poem for us?
It's not Mary Ann, it's Mary Jane.
OMG.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, and wait a minute, maybe North Carolina did lose. There's not. That was a game that was selected, and I may have given them credit for winning.
Oh, wait, did you say North Carolina?
Yeah, North
Okay.
Carolina, Syracuse.
My bad. I thought it was Kentucky and Texas. Hold on.
Maybe it is. I said that, but I've got ESPN on, and they've got North Carolina, Syracuse, but I thought that was over, but I guess not. North Carolina is up by 4, but they're giving up 6.5. They're at the free throw line, makes the first one, so now they're up by 5.
Okay, yeah, they're not. Neither one of those teams are top 25. That's why I didn't see them. Sorry.
North Carolina. Oh, they gave Syracuse 6.5, and Mary Jane went North Carolina. So right now they're 6 points ahead with 9 seconds left.
Oh, and Nata Rouge, 1973.
Here comes the guy with the ball. He throws it over that guy. He puts it over there to this guy. He shoots. No good. North Carolina. Oh, looks like the game's over. And they win by 6. So Syracuse will win with the points given up. Okay, so Mary Jane is 0-2. Now, what's Kentucky or Texas can? Oh,
That'll probably just follow the game that just ended, I would imagine.
Kentucky, Texas. You're right. It is following the game. Ooh, and they're already there. And right now, Kentucky is up by 1. Mary Jane went with Texas and gave up 1.5 points. Kentucky just scored a point. So now they're up by 3. What'd you say, Mary Jane?
Hello, phone caller. Who is this? You got to be louder. Can you hear that, old man G or Don?
Not very well.
Not at all, really.
You got to be louder. Yeah, you got to talk right into the phone really loud.
Okay.
Here we go
Oh,
again.
much
Another
better.
day that he comes on and it takes forever to get him on because he can't do anything right.
He's doing good now. I could hear him.
Who is that?
Identify yourself, caller, very loud and directly into the phone.
This is Ghetto Surfer.
Why does that name sound familiar? Does he
Why
talk?
does that name sound
Does-
familiar?
Does he talk? Does he?
Louder, directly into the phone.
Okay.
Why does that name sound familiar, Don said.
I don't know. Because I'm a familiar person on the show.
Oh, that's right. But then he got really fucked up doing drugs and then started living on the streets. Where are you living now?
I'm living over here in Los Angeles somewhere.
You're afraid to tell me where you're living?
Well, I live over here on 42nd Street by Vernon. Over by down on the train going from LA to Long Beach.
Oh, it's by Long Beach?
Well, it's not by Long Beach, but it's right here in LA, it's in Mexican town.
Schizo, I don't know if there's an actual neighborhood called what you just called it. So,
What do you call it?
Mexican town.
Mexico Town?
Mexican town, yeah.
That seems pretty racist.
Well, it's not racist because there's a lot of Hispanic people around town.
Well, I'll tell you this, Don. If I understand where Schizo is, it's a shame Robert William Aprovaya died because he could join Robert William Aprovaya on the bus trip to the Ding Dong show if Robert hadn't died.
I guarantee you, Schizo will never make it back to the Ding Dong show again. He's too far gone.
Do you have a response, Schizo? Loud and directly into the phone.
I'm loud. I'm what?
Don said he doubts it if you'll ever make it back to the Ding Dong show. Can you respond to Don loud and directly into the phone?
Well, I think I can make it back to the Ding Dong show.
Okay, I don't think so.
Really good.
What's really good?
Well, it's really funny. Really good rock and roll.
Are there sirens by you, Schizo?
No.
Oh man, G, are there sirens by you?
I'm muted.
There might be.
John, are there sirens by you?
I think there is.
Schizo, how any progress on getting Zoom put on your phone? Did you talk to the people at your house?
No, I didn't.
Whoa. So wait a minute. Hold on. Here's a guy who's going to be able to make it back, but he's been assigned something. It's been over a week, and still nothing has been done. Gosh. Yeah, that sounds like a guy who's going to be back in the show. He just doesn't give a fuck about anything anymore.
Well, hold on. Let me ask. Schizo, can you tell us what you've been busy with this week to where you couldn't put Zoom on your phone?
Oh, I was,
Hold on. Loud and directly into the phone, please.
We're going to hang up very quickly.
our business.
What kind of business? Loud and directly into the phone.
Well, business with, my stuff. My stuff come out and,
Wait a second. Hold everything. What kind of business are you involved in, Schizo?
what business?
That's
Yes.
what I said.
That's really.
That's really what?
Nothing really. So the nothing really kept you really busy this week?
Well, I don't know.
And now we're having a problem with your phone volume. Is there a phone store you can go to get it looked at?
I guess there is.
You need to go to the phone store and tell them that your call volume is crap. You can't be heard clearly, and you need to ask them to download Zoom on your phone. Don't sign in or log in. Just download the app on your phone.
Why are you wasting your breath telling him this? He's never going to do anything. He has no motivation to do anything.
Schizo, I really need you to get this done top priority. First thing tomorrow morning.
He's not going to do it. Don't worry about it. Just hang up on him.
Schizo, can you loud directly into the phone give me one song, one joke, or one final statement, and then we gotta get you off the phone, because as much as I want you on the show, we can't hear you very well. Do it. Do something now.
Well, don't
Hang up on him. Hang up on him. It's a total wasted point.
Schizo, go to the phone store and get this fixed, okay? We'd rather have you on Zoom. Get him to download it already. And tell him to fix this volume. It's
Come
gonna
on, let's not waste any more of your show.
All done, Don. Sorry about that.
It's just a waste of time. It's upsetting. It'd be wonderful if he was around, but he's never going to do anything to help himself out. Anyway, so what's on the agenda for today?
I just got a big long text from Mommy.
Would Mommy have to... Is she upset?
It starts with I just tried to call you, and then it ends with love you and heart emojis. And there's like maybe 1,000 or 2 words in between. Hold on, let me tell her.
Ask her if she wants to be on the show.
No, she doesn't.
Maybe she's telling you what's wrong with Schizo's phone.
I wish that was it, but Mommy doesn't care about that.
Oh, what? What does Mommy not care about?
Schizo's phone.
No, she doesn't. No, I don't believe she does. So, Don, I'm going to give you this question. If you don't want it, you can pass it over to Oman G. Garrett Shea asks, Schizo, any good taco or burrito recommendations in Mexico town?
Uh, I don't know why you'd throw it to myself or Old Man G. He has schizo, and schizo's not here.
I need one of you two to answer.
I would try tacos.
Very good.
Well,
Very
I think
good.
something a little unfair is Old Man G lives in West Virginia, and I don't go. The only place I go is Lost Tacos, but I go for the burrito.
Is that the last place Sharon Tate ate before she died?
No,
You go there. That's really good.
I haven't been there in quite a while.
Well, that's a shame because it's really good. Oh, thank you. Screen Jam says Mommy is always a treat. Yes, but Mommy's not going to get on Zoom and there's no point in putting her on the phone. It's only a treat when I'm there or she's here. Okay. Kind of upset Schizo let me down.
Why is that? But when has he not let you down?
He used to not do that so much.
That was years ago.
Yeah. Oh, Garrett Shea says, good business idea. Mommy tech support. Thank you for calling Mommy tech support. Your call is important to us. How can we help you? Question mark.
I don't know if Mommy'd be good at that.
I think it's worth giving her a try.
Well, why don't you call her and ask her if she'd like to do that?
No, I'll talk to her later. She seems today I didn't have time to prep her. I don't know if she's Oh, Netflix is a joke. He was good. Screen Jam says Schizo was good for Netflix is a joke. He absolutely was. It was a fucking miracle. But in all fairness, he did let us down because he was promising money, and then after the show, he believes he was paid a big ass bag of weed for that performance, which is not true in any capacity.
With five.
Oh, Terry Greenbean says, hello, Mary Jane. Sorry I'm late. Hello, Terry Greenbeans. How are you doing? How's the gambling going?
Hey, Terry Greenbeans. What's Mary Jane's record today? I know she lost the Duke game. North Carolina didn't cover.
Terry Greenbean says, I'm good. How are you? Question mark. Let me check. I'm doing very good, thank you, except for Schizo just really disappointed me.
She lost the Duke game. She lost the North Carolina game. Right now, Kentucky and Texas are on. Right now, Team USA versus Canada is on. Michigan is on tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning. And Michigan State is on right now, and they're trailing by 10 with 4:52 left in the first half. So I guess that's it. Ooh, look at this. Hollywood Harry, 1-0, 2-0.
Was he winning?
Yeah, he's 2-0. Like you're 0-2, he's 2-0.
Oh, Terry Greenbean says she won the Duke game! Exclamation point.
No, she didn't.
Terry Greenbean says Duke won by 30.
Are you sure? Are you positive? I thought it was like
Here, I'll Google it.
But it's impossible to find those scores. I
No,
think
I'll Google it.
Well, they won by 36.
they won by 36.
Yeah,
Oh, maybe I got it when it was.
they won 106-70. I thought, like I said, I thought they'd win by 40, and
Well, then Mary Jane's 1-1, and so is Hollywood Harry. Miranda went with Duke. Went with Syracuse. She's 2-0. Old Man G
Talking
went
about
with.
basketball?
Yes. Old Man G went with Duke in North Carolina. He's 1-1. Old Man G went with Michigan State and Michigan.
He says UNC lost by half a point.
Yeah. That's why I say Syracuse won.
Okay, 1-1. Oh, since Schizo was a disappointment, do you want to say hi to Brian Cosme real quick? We
No.
didn't say Happy Valentine's Day to him.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, hold on.
Watch this.
Hello, Brian. How are you?
Hi, Mary Jane. How are you doing?
Hey, Brian. It's me, Don Barris. You remember me?
Yeah, how you doing, Don?
You should try to call me once in a while. I never hear from you.
How you doing, Don?
I said you should try to call me once in a while. I never hear from you.
Oh, yeah, I never usually have the phone. I'll call you more, though. Yeah, I never have the phone that much, but I'm going to try to call you more often.
Where are you right now? You know, don't call me before 2. And don't forget, I'm doing a show every day at 8 o'clock.
I won't do that. I won't call you before 2. I won't do that anymore.
Right, don't do that. And don't call me after 8 because I'm doing a show every day.
Yeah, I won't do that at all.
Hey, so how'd the King of Poontang do? Yesterday was Valentine's Day.
It was good. Valentine's Day was good.
Did you get some?
No, I didn't. Unfortunately, I haven't had it in 6 years.
You gotta start getting pussy again.
I know. I wish I could. Yeah.
Well, hey, listen, you're on our podcast right now. Is there anything you want to say to the people?
Yeah, I'd like to, I'd like to maybe put you and Mary Jane in it.
What's that? What'd he say?
I would like for you and Mary Jane to be in it.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Don. Where Brian would like us to be in his podcast.
You got a podcast coming out?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Well, you're on one right now, is what I said.
Oh, that's awesome.
Is there anything you want to say to the audience?
Well, just hang in there. Life always gets better. Just hold on, and life may get bad, but life always gets better in time.
And it's always crazy because when one thing happens, like your father, remember when he was hit by the car?
Yeah.
But what was he doing at the time?
Collecting hands.
And that's what he loved to do. So he died doing what he loved to do, right?
Yeah.
See, that's kind of a nice story.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Brian, did you have a song you used to sing to Don about being best friends?
Yeah.
Do you remember it?
Yeah. I remember it very well.
Can you sing it now?
Yeah. Who's the best friend in the world? Don Barris president of Woodgate. John Barrison.
He's my friend. He's my pal.
The one that gets together. The best friend that I know. Who's my best friend, you know? John Barrison.
Yay! Bravo! Bravo! Now, Don, do you have a song about being best friends you used to sing to Brian you would like to sing right now?
I sure do. Would it be all right, Brian?
Yeah, that'd be great. Yes.
Here we go. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's my best friend in the world? Brian Cosme is. Who's the king of Puddin' Tang? Brian Cosme is. He's my friend. He's my pal. He's the one that gets the gal. He's the best guy that I know. Who's my best friend in the world? Brian Cosme is.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's a good song.
Hello,
Yeah,
Brian.
that was a great song.
Oh, that was so beautiful. I'm so happy you guys both got to sing for each other again.
Oh, that's right. We did. Both of us.
Great.
That's
Yeah.
wonderful. Well, what are you up to, Brian?
Oh, not much. Just playing here watching TV.
Oh, what's on TV today?
The news.
Oh, well, what's happening in the world?
Oh, the things on there talking about, I'm going to explain.
You know, Brian, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
We never talk politics anymore. How do you think Donald Trump's been doing as our president?
President?
How has Donald Trump been doing as our president?
Oh, well, I don't know what our president's really doing.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
I know Biden was the president, but the president's Trump right now.
How do you think he's doing as a president?
I think he's off to a great start.
So he is off to a great start.
I remember when Obama was the president.
That's true, he was.
So was Ronald Reagan. Reagan was the president. Nixon was the president when I was first born.
Do you do any impressions? Can you do a Nixon impression?
No, not really. I can't really do a Nixon impression, but I'd have to know his words. I don't know his words really.
I am not a crook. I am not a crook.
What's that?
I am not a crook. I am not a crook.
Oh, I am not a crook. Yeah, I am not a crook.
Well,
Randy, Uncle Randy to impress of Nixon.
is Randy still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive.
If I remember correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, he used to kind of have a drinking problem.
Doesn't have that anymore, I don't think.
Why not? When's the last time you saw Randy?
Oh, probably about 5 years ago.
Well, if you see him, tell him I said hi.
Oh, absolutely will.
Randy was a good guy. Randy liked me, didn't he?
Yeah, kid. He likes you a lot. Hello?
Yeah.
Hello, Brian.
Hey, do you remember? Did I ever make out with your mom?
My mom, no, not that I know of. Hello?
Yes, we're here, Brian. So I have a question. How do you know Randy doesn't drink anymore? Was there like an incident and then he had to go sober?
Yeah, he just went sober for a while. He got put in a home and went sober.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing such good news, Brian.
But you know that Brian's mother passed away, right?
Yes, I do. Did anyone contact you about a funeral, Brian?
No, not lately. Nobody contacted me about a funeral for my mom.
Okay.
It would be nice if they contacted you.
Don, Brian was just telling us, Brian, say it again. What are they going to do to her?
I think she's going to be cremated.
Okay.
Who gets the ashes?
Yeah.
Who gets the ashes, Brian?
My brother Dylan.
I've never met your brother.
Oh, yeah.
I never did.
Oh, yeah. He used to watch me on my programs and everything on Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, really? How many times were you on Jimmy Kimmel?
Oh, probably like 5 or probably like 10.
Yeah.
That was great.
That was wonderful, Brian. You did such a good job.
Thank you, Don. I give Don all the thankfulness for that. Hello?
Yeah. What did Randy do when he got paid? Did he spend it on alcohol?
He bought clothes most of the time. He bought clothes, paid the rent.
Remember
He didn't buy a lot of alcohol, but somehow he could do.
Well, Brian, I'm glad you had a nice Valentine's Day. Happy belated Valentine's Day. Don, do you have any final questions or statements for Brian?
Brian, it was nice to talk to you. It was nice to sing with you again.
Yeah, when do you think I can see you again, Don and Mary Jane?
We're going to have to come down and see you. Don's got a bit of a busy schedule, but I know where you are. I looked up the place, and as soon as we get some time, both of us will come down and say hi.
Oh, that'd be great, Mary Jane. I can't wait to see you.
Well, we love you very much, Brian. Have a great day.
Love you too.
Bye,
Okay.
Brian. Bye, Brian.
Bye. Bye, Don.
Say goodbye to all the fans.
Yeah, my fans. I enjoyed the phone call. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night. Bye-bye. So, I didn't want to bring it up to Brian because he's been known to be a man that's not to be messed with. But that just proves right there what a load of shit Mitch is, pretending he wrote a song like he sang
Oh, that's right.
last Sunday on the Mitch and Friends show.
Speaking of liars too, the person named Amanda tipped again $3 earlier while Schizo was on the phone, but we couldn't really hear him. So, but Schizo, question for Schizo: why did you lie about Amanda last week? I want an apology, or you're just a dead liar to me from Amanda. So, we will bring that up again next week when Schizo set the phone correctly. I guess I'm not sure what was going on tonight, but
Yeah,
I'm guess that it was on
Schizo's
his
volume
lap.
wouldn't go up.
So we'll take care of that as soon as Schizo can hear us.
Sorry, Amanda.
My condolences, Amanda, on Schizo being such a sap of poop. So how's the sports stuff going? Why don't you share, Don?
Michigan State that you picked is down by 10 at the half. In the game, the United States versus Canada, I believe. Let's see if it were between period. Well, I know it's 1-1. I don't know if it's still in the first or it's the end of the first and they're in between periods. One of the things that I said last night is that you're probably not going to see any fights, and there was just a big fight right there. So I was wrong. But it's 8:29 left in the first period, and it's a tie score. United States of America 1, Canada of the Soviet Union 1. Michigan State down by 4 at the half. Tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock is the Michigan game. Mary Jane right now is 1-1. And let's see. It's with 3:26 left in the first. Kentucky is up by 1 point over Texas. And I believe that Texas is giving a point and a half. So they're really down by 2.5 points.
Oh, lovely.
And I believe you picked Texas, Mary Jane.
Yes, I believe I did.
You did pick Texas. You picked
Yep.
Team USA. And you picked Michigan State. Team USA is tied, and the other two teams are losing.
You know what? I almost think that seeing I know this is not going to happen. This can't happen. But I'd like to see Mitch pull his shenanigans straight to Brian Cosme's face. Who would win in that type of scuffle?
I think anything that it takes to be a man. Mitch doesn't have it.
What he does have is a show tomorrow, right? We're doing Mitch show tomorrow.
5:30 p.m.
Yeah, this time tomorrow, Mitch will be here with no friends probably, but you can check just to make sure. Hi-Fi Protege says Michigan versus Ohio State is now live. I guess that means
it's on tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
Oh.
And we have it out here on TV. Texas, they were down by 5. Now they're down by 2 with 1:54 before half. Mary Jane went with Texas. Kentucky missed it. Here comes Texas. The guy goes right up for a layup, and he scores. Texas and Kentucky are tied with 1:35 left in the first half. Okay, the guy from Kentucky brings the ball down. He's standing up there. The one guy's, he hands it over to number 15. Number 15 passed it to this guy who passed it back to 00. 00 comes over and passes it to another friend on the team. He gives a layup, but it's blocked. Let's see what they call it. There's a whistle. Did he follow him? I don't know yet. Guy went right around. Okay, so Kentucky, let's see what's going on here. There must have been a foul because there's a guy from Kentucky at the line. We got a tie ball game. Makes the first of the 2 free throws. With 1:17 left before half, Kentucky now leads 38-37. This one guy is standing at the free throw line from Texas. Well, there's a bunch of them. They're waiting for him to shoot another free throw. And here it is. He goes up, sets, shoots, it's now Kentucky up by 2 with 1:17 left. One guy from Texas says, hey, I don't want to take it out. Why don't you take it out? And so that's what happens. He passes him the ball, and then he passes right back to the guy. I don't know what was accomplished there. But Texas down by 2 with a little over a minute left. Oh, a little layup, blocked. The one Kentucky guy went up way up in the air and tipped it out of the... So now Kentucky up by 2. They had the ball. If it ended, he makes the shot and it ends. That'll be, oops, it missed. And then the guy gets a rebound, puts it in. Now they're up by 4, and he's going to the free throw line. By the way, old man G, what happened in Captain America? How can you ruin it for people who haven't seen it yet?
Well, the Penguin got killed. He's not going to be in the next Batman movie, so.
Who is the Penguin?
Colin Farrell.
And he missed it poorly. We got 45 seconds, 42, and Texas down by 4. They got the ball. They're on their side. The one guy's coming up, and he did. Oh, whoop-de-doo over the back of the head. He goes up, he shoots for 3. No good. Kentucky gets the rebound. 27 seconds left before half. Oh, no. Right now, it would be 2 teams that Mary Jane said would win. It would be 4 at the half, but Kentucky has the ball. There's 14 seconds. They look like they're going for the last shot of the half. This guy comes up. He passes over to that guy for 3 points. No good. 4.1 seconds left. Texas has the ball. Let's see what they do. They're arguing who should take it out again. This time the other guy who took it out before said, I'm not taking it out this time, and he went over to the other part of the court. And they put another guy there. I don't know if this guy's a good passer out or on the plays like that. But, oh, they switched somebody else. They took him out of the game. He must not be good. They put another guy in, and now he's taking the ball out. He passes to the guy that refused to take the ball out. 2, 1, long shot for 3, no good. No good. So, like Mary Jane's other game, Kentucky is up by 4, and Mary Jane's team that she has selected is down by 4 at half. All right, in hockey, I'm going to have to wait for the score. Last time we checked in, it was 1-1. The United States of America and the Canadian province of Russia were tied up at 1 apiece.
Michigan versus Ohio on now?
Michigan and Ohio State are tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock in the morning, our time.
Okay.
Ah.
Oh,
Oh,
high
wait a
five.
minute. We got a big freaking problem.
What?
I don't know if Mitch and friends can compete.
What do you mean?
Tomorrow at 5 p.m. is that SNL 50 special thing.
He went up against the Super Bowl last week.
How'd that fare for him, Omanji?
He still didn't have any friends.
Okay.
Well,
Um,
I will be recording that thing.
Oh, good.
At the end, with 3 minutes and 13 seconds left of the first period, we still got a 1-1 tie between the United States of America and the province of Canada.
and we also have a gifted sub from Alpha Protege. So thank you very much for that. The first gifted sub to the channel. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.
You guys all right. High five proteges. One of the good ones. Ah.
I've been enjoying watching the social media for that tomorrow because there's 3 girls from the Comedy Store that are all nice that are going to be making appearances there.
Who?
You can't guess who?
It's funny. In that, there's only one of the girls that's going to be making an appearance that I've kissed. And that's
The 3 girls from the Comedy Store, I don't think you've kissed any of them.
No, but the Carpenter I did.
Oh, okay. Oh, Sabrina Carpenter's going to be there. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Because you really did make out with her at the MTV Awards.
Yeah.
So if Mitch said it, he would be being delusional. And I made the statement that actual girls from the Comedy Store will be making 3 of them have done very
Who's
well.
that?
Punky,
Leslie,
Melissa Villaseñor, and Leslie Jones. Yeah. And I don't know why, but Dice was all over their blue carpet. Why? What does Dice have to do with that, Don?
He's the Dice Man. Oh.
But what is he doing things for Saturday Night Live?
Didn't he get banned from there?
He was the only guy to ever get banned.
Oh, what did he do to get banned?
He was Dice. And who was the girl that left the show when he was going to be the host?
Oh, okay.
I just remember he would always say, "Yeah, look at her career since." Good choice, you dope.
So, Omanji, can you look that up? I guess Dice.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it now.
Okay, Dice was going to host it, and some girl quit.
He did host it. And
he did.
And one girl that was on Saturday Night Live, a cast member, she refused to do the show because he was the host.
Nora Dunn.
Nora Dunn.
And what has she done? What's she famous for?
Yeah, see what I said?
She was in a few things here and there, but pretty much her career was done after that.
Oh, so she fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, she worked, but she didn't really, yeah. She didn't do a whole lot.
I don't think anybody close to her would say that.
Right.
So she didn't fuck up.
I don't think. I don't know.
So Dice was that naughty that she should do that out of protest?
Dice thought she was a dope. Good career move. Donnie, come and watch me smoke.
She did an episode of Get a Life with Chris Elliott.
What's Good Alive?
The sitcom Chris Elliott did in 1991.
Oh, okay. Was that before or after she?
After.
Yeah, the first thing she did on TV was Saturday Night Live, actually.
Okay.
She did a bunch of guest spots. After that, I don't know, she never really did like one particular thing.
By the way, we're going back to Champaign, Illinois, where Michigan State now is tied with 19 minutes left in the second half. Tied 41-all.
Uh-oh. I don't know if this is trouble. Don,
What?
my protege says, OMG, Mojo Yoga got a clip of Eddie Peppertone. What he thinks of Don Barris! Exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. Is he going to say nice things about you?
I don't know. I don't know if Mojo Yoga would bring it to everybody if he didn't say anything nice. And it'd be crazy not to say something nice.
Okay. But you guys are friends, right?
I wouldn't say friends, but does.
Respected colleagues.
Yes.
Okay. Then that's very nice.
High Five Protege, what does he say about me? Does he say that I'm pretty? That's all that I really care about. Mojo Yoga mentioned everyone. He said a joke.
Okay. I'm not understanding this.
It may be Mojo Yoga. It was a group thing, like he came out selling stuff, and she just asked a question. She may have even said, "What do you think about Don Barris and the Pretty Girl Show?"
Okay.
But High Five Protege won't tell us.
So, super duper fun and exciting.
We got a 44-44 tie in Champaign. Michigan and Illinois are tied up.
Okay.
Now Michigan State is up by 2.
Oh, we're watching Michigan State today?
Michigan State and Illinois. You went with Michigan State.
I mean, I am contractually obligated to do so.
It's not true.
You almost had a hissy fit yesterday when I was leaning to the fact of picking Ohio over Michigan.
Why would you do that?
Oh, I was just joking. But you did fall for it and throw a hissy fit.
Not funny. Not funny. Michigan State up by 2. They have the ball. They can go up by 4. One guy, oh, that's funny. He shoots and he misses. Okay, Illinois can come down and tie the game. 17-20. Oh, missed on a 3-pointer. Could have gone into the lead. Michigan State comes down. Guy goes lickety split, and one guy rebounds, and this guy goes right in, and he scores. Michigan State up by 4. All the Michigan State Spartans are giving each other 5, saying, "Good play, man. Good job. You're." Bad pick set. Looks like a foul against Illinois. Michigan State gets the ball back up by 4.
Well, I think my chat stopped. No? Okay.
High Five protege, quote, Eddie Pepitone, after saying he's a legend when Don Barris drives up to the Comedy Store parking lot. I go there by the grace of God on. I think Don is very funny, and I think he's in the right place right now in the rehab center and all of that. Ooh, it looks like a bunch of fights. Remember when they said, I don't think they'll fight during these games? And yet, a bunch of people are fighting.
Close
Yeah.
game will do that.
What's that?
Close game will do that.
Well, that's what I said. And Don got on some soapbox like, "Oh no, these are professionals."
Okay, I said they're the top of the professionals, meaning that, they're not going to want to get hurt because they're the stars of their team. 3 fights in the first 9 seconds of the game. 3 fights in the first 9 seconds of game.
Yeah, it's
Seems
almost
excessive.
like. Oh, go ahead, old Manji.
I just said that seems excessive.
Well, I think they're both trying to say, hey, we're not going to take your shit, Canada. We may be playing in Canada, but we've got fans here. Right, USA? And Canada's upset because Trump is saying that they're going to be the 51st state.
Well, yeah, like yesterday when I brought it up, you acted like you didn't even know what hockey was. And now you're acting.
Hey, Mary
baffled
Jane.
with
Yeah.
hockey.
Yeah. I don't know what hockey is. I didn't come from Michigan,
I don't
where
know
they
how-
have one of the original 6 there. Yeah, I don't know
You
hockey.
play hockey ever?
My ankles are bad.
No, before your ankles went bad, did you ever play hockey?
My ankles were always bad.
So you never played hockey.
I
Not
never
one time.
I played floor hockey, which I dominated the sport, but I never played on the ice because my ankles are bad, even though I could roller skate.
So you never ice skated on any lakes that froze?
No, my ankles were bad.
What about when you were 5?
Nobody would buy me skates.
They normally rent them by the film.
No, you don't. Michigan, you own your own skates. You just don't get it. You come from Texas.
I don't come from Texas. I'm from Northern California.
You never lived in Texas.
Forced to serve time there twice.
Yeah, it seems like you lived there quite a bit of your life.
Mm-mm.
You're a Texan. I bet you liked growing up, you liked those cowboys. The big smelly armpits.
6 years out of 18.
They'd pull their boots off while they'd come over. Hey, little Philly, how about a kiss?
I was on a military base. They didn't allow locals to just wander in and menace people.
But you would go there, let's be honest.
So you're implying that when I was in preschool, kindergarten, and first grade, I was going around to cowboys and trying to do things with them?
Yep.
Okay.
By the way, Michigan State is up by 2 points now. Illinois has the ball. The one guy's going this way, then he goes that way. He passes to that guy who dunks it. Slam dunk. Okay, so we got a tie game, 48 all. We got 16.
Oh wait, is that the state that you worked at a car lot, but really just were a prostitute driving ladies home and doing things with them for money?
Are we telling people a lie now, Mary Jane?
I don't know. You tell the story. Why were you getting in the ladies' cars and they were offering you money?
Because I worked at a Lincoln dealership, and I was
Okay.
the runner. Like if they needed the cars washed, who'd they call? Me. Oh, wait a minute. Mrs. Ferguson would like to get a ride home. Don, can you go do that? Sure can, boss. It was a job.
Then why half the time you tell the story, it sounds like you were some version of a prostitute?
I never told the story. I may have mentioned that a few women invited me to go to lunch, and I didn't understand their come on. So I said, I can't. I'm working.
Okay.
Because
Well,
I'm
then
a
why
good
didn't-
employee.
Why didn't you say that when you were hitchhiking in your short shorts to Detroit and getting in all the cars? That's where you were a prostitute, right?
I was not a prostitute. Did I hitchhike to Detroit? Yes. At certain times, was there a bunch of people that would pick me up? And at the time, I didn't know, but later figured out that they may have been trying to do things with me.
Were you wearing Daisy Dukes at the time?
No.
Were you wearing short shorts?
Yes.
Why would you hitchhike in short shorts and get into strangers' cars?
It was my style.
How was she supposed to get in the car without the shorts?
Thank you.
Did you wear the short shorts on purpose so that you didn't have to walk the whole way?
It never entered my consciousness. I did not understand why girls would want to do that, and I did not understand why boys would want to hang out with other boys that way.
Oh, so you're saying you were a little tiny child hitchhiking in short shorts?
I never said that.
How old were you? Were you 15? Were you 17? Were you 20?
How about in college, out of high school?
Oh, so that's when you started your prostitution career.
I was never a prostitute.
You can't explain the hitchhiking in short shorts without that.
You can't. I can. I wanted to get to Detroit. I didn't have a car.
Don't you know more hitchhikers were killed by serial killers than any other thing in America?
Obviously, I did not know that.
Any other singular activity. Prostitution might be up there because the Green River Killer. But if you had a single activity like, oh, gee, every time people are driving a car, somebody comes and kills them. Or every time somebody's riding a bike, somebody kills them.
All
No,
right.
it's hitchhiking.
All right, Mary Jane, I'm sorry to say this. I'm not going to be questioned about something, and I'm not going to have you spread my name as somebody that's not good.
I didn't accuse you of being a serial killer. Just a dumb broad in short shorts hitchhiking.
Yeah, victim more than anything.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thus concludes the Mary Jane Show. Please tune in tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. for the Mitch and Friends show.
Don't forget to check Dawn out on Instagram in an hour and a half, roughly.
Yes, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. every single night on Instagram. Oh, man, G, do you have any social media or stuff you'd like to share?
Sure, you can follow me here on Instagram at oldman_G_gaming and on YouTube at oldman_G. I've been streaming lately, so be back on that soon.